Hello everyone for episode 2 of the monologue. I'm really happy with my ad campaign from last week. The new song is getting about 400 streams a day. It hit 500 on Friday because of release radar spike, so that's good. And I'm getting about, my sister was laughing at me about this the other day, but I'm getting about $3.20 a day. But I think that's good because like 2 months ago, I was getting like 10 cents a day. So, I mean, that's progress. And I'm really happy about that. It's the little things, so that's good. And the new song is coming out on Friday. I feel like it'll have a lot more successful of an ad campaign than this last one because it's a lot more fun and it's kind of like a rap pop mix. And it also is a lot more summery, and I think it'll just match the summer vibes better. So the ad campaign should do better. But also, my mom's making me save more money, so I'm gonna have to spend less money on the ad campaigns. And I hope that doesn't affect things too much because I just feel like I have a lot of momentum going for me right now. So, anyways, we're gonna work with that. And what else is there to talk about? Oh, today there was like a big spike in my streams on Spotify. I went from like 800 streams a day about to 13. For context, I'm getting about 1100 streams a day from all platforms. And usually Spotify, I get about 800, but today I got 1300 because one song got like 600 more streams than it usually gets. And I don't know why that happened. I was trying to check to see if it was like a botted playlist it was added to or something. Because it said it was from someone else's playlist, like it was under the category other playlist where those streams came from. But usually on a bot playlist, they want the playlist to show on Spotify for artists so that you'll go to the playlist to figure out where those streams came from, and uh and then you'll possibly buy more botted streams because it felt so good to get that many streams. But there's no playlist in my Spotify for artists, and that's weird. And all the usually bots come from these like more foreign countries, but these were all from the United States. And I got like 23 more followers. And I don't know, it just feels kind of sus. So I didn't really feel like celebratory or in any way because I'm just like, this feels a little weird. And we'll see if the high stream count continues. I doubt it will, but it was kind of cool to see though, I guess. So that was interesting, and we're gonna see, I guess, by next week if this was about a playlist or not. If it ends up showing in my Spotify for artists. So yeah, and I don't know. I guess one thing I want to state for the record so that I can look back on this and hopefully be like, oh, I predicted that well. But I want to be, like I said earlier, I'm making about $3.20 a day. Again, not much, small potatoes, but I think it's exponential. And I've been looking at different ways, like the importance of creating music content rather than just artistically inspired music, if that makes sense. Like for inspiration, I think a lot of Spotify artists should look at YouTubers because the thing with YouTube is that there's so many YouTube videos. So if you want to build a fan base, you really do have to like make videos consistently and release them once a week or every 2 weeks or something like that, and consistently improve your output, right? I think it's a very good content strategy. And a lot of small artists on Spotify, like I mean, what I was doing is that I was releasing like 5 songs like a year, and all these 5 songs would be released at once as like a mixtape. And that's like not good for a small artist because, well, first of all, it's a lot tougher to learn it's a lot tougher to learn song to song when you're making a huge batch of songs together. So like for me, my last project, I think if I spaced them out, I could have released one song and then learned from that one and how I thought about it after releasing it and then made the next one better. But as I released it, all 5 were kind of at the same level of I didn't like certain things about them. And I can't really fix them that much because they all just were released at once, right? So I like this consistent output of where I can consistently improve each song on each song, and then also just have it's like something to build on, if that makes sense. Like if I keep consistent momentum, time and history says that I should be built that will build a fan base over time. It might take long or whatever, but I think that's just the facts, and it's just a matter of time, you know. As long as the music's decent to listen to, and I don't pull like I don't know, like I'm not a big fan of Wes Anderson right now, so I'm just gonna say pull a Wes Anderson. I'm sure he's a great guy, and I love some of his movies, but I haven't liked his latest movies. But anyways, that's aside from the point. I just wanted to say that, you know, I want to focus on that two songs a month, one song every 2 weeks output, and I want to build that momentum. And you know, I'm gonna say by like the end of August, I want to be making like $5 a day, like 320 to $5. I think that's doable. And by the end of September, I want to be making $10 a day or something. So those are my goals. I hope I can look back on this video and be like, oh, like I'm making like $100 a day now. That's not gonna happen, but you never know. So yeah, those are my stretch goals, and we will adjust them appropriately next week after this next song comes out. It's called Mona Lisa. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you next week on the Motilogue, the journey of an independent artist from bottom to top. I need to change that title. It's like a little long, but yeah. See ya.